So thanks for your patience. Can you see my screen,
Yes, I
Laura?
can. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So
Awesome.
thanks for joining. And we're going to be able to. Patience, can you see my screen? Oops.
Yes, I Are you also wanting to record this or
Just
just go
we've got
live?
an echo going on, so hang on. Just fix that. Okay. Can you hear me okay? There's no echo anymore?
Yep.
Very good. So we're here and welcome to those of you joining us. We're going to be talking tonight about the business opportunity with doTERRA. Hi, my name is Carol, and I'm also known as Island Girl Natural Essentials. That's what my online social media is. And Laura is one of my business partners. And Laura, why don't you tell them about yourself?
Yeah, my name's Laura and I love doTERRA and essential oils, and it has absolutely drastically changed my life and the life of my family. And we just love what it's offered us, not only personally, but also when it comes to the business as well. So I'm glad to be here. Thanks, Carol, for inviting me.
Well, thank you for being here. So there's a big difference with doTERRA, and it's relevant, it's modern. Um, doTERRA actually is influencers love. We have so many influencers with doTERRA. You can see on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook and other social media outlets. Um, it is amazing. We actually have a new app that was developed by our uplines, we call them, that we have funnels now, which is a great way to actually introduce the product and talk about the product. And in recent years, they've pivoted from in-person workshops to growing online, and the app really helps with that. Now, although in-person workshops are still the preferred way because it's hands-on, people actually get to experience, have the whole experience. Um, our team, they've created a free funnel for builders to use to capture leads and to send out information. And we're still learning it, but it's really been an amazing addition, hasn't it?
Well, absolutely. I love it. And the more I get to know it, I love it even more.
Yeah, it's a
It's
really,
it's
really
really
cool tool.
truly a game changer, I would say,
Mhm,
for our business.
for sure. Also, we have bloggers. We have so many wellness bloggers out there, and a lot of them are doTERRA. And the great thing about doTERRA is that it has so much content, so there's always something to blog about. Um, it's amazing for entrepreneurs because you don't have to have, inventory. It's like having an online shop, and people are shopping, and it's great for entrepreneurs if you're looking to have a side hustle or to do a full-time hustle with natural products. This is the product, and this is the company for you. Our main demographic, though, has always been families. And, I think one of our mottos is a healer in every home. And why? Because doTERRA is 100% natural. It's potent, it's safe and effective for the entire family, from babies to seniors. No side effects. It's affordable. And it's actually 50 to 70% more potent than herbs. And I love my herbs as well, but like one drop of essential oil of, let's say the same or like basil is going to be like 60, 70% more potent than the actual herb itself. And essential oils have been used throughout history. So it's been around for a very, very, very long time. Why doTERRA and why now? Well, let me share a little bit about my why. Timing matters. And, my stepdaughter 10 years ago died in her sleep. The autopsy showed it was prescription drug interactions. And she died at the age of 25. And it was because of the medication she was prescribed. When I started to look into it, I realized that there's a death every 24 minutes from prescription medication. Now, I'm not against all prescription medication, but every prescription medication actually has a side effect. And I mean, I love modern medicine. It's keeping us alive and keeping us healthy, but we've gone more and more and more into pharmaceuticals when our body really is needing more natural substances. And, like we're giving kids too many drugs, younger and younger and younger. We're giving them drugs. They're on Ritalin and all sorts of mood altering drugs. And, the state of our health is actually at a crisis point. And so, preschool kids, preschool kids are been given drugs. Okay. Natural, did I miss one? So the market isn't saturated as you think. There are people who have never heard of doTERRA. 7% only have heard of doTERRA. So there is room for growth. And so, 69% of people out there looking for natural products. I was one of those. Laura was one of those because I wanted to have an option that I could go to instead of reaching for a prescription drug when there was, a natural counter, like a solution. And 48% of people have never used an essential oil because A, they don't know how to use it, or B, they buy it from a store somewhere out there and it says, do not ingest, do not use on skin, do not do this, do not do that. And so they just, maybe use it as an air freshener. But there is so much more to essential oils. We have a diverse product range from singles, oils, and blend wellness products, which is actually the products that I order monthly. We have skincare, we have nutrition, we have cleaning, we have children's stuff for children. It's just the list goes on and on. And I'm going to let Laura take it from, we're going to go into more of the purity and why doTERRA is so different. So, Laura, why don't you take it from here?
Sure. Yeah. When I was first introduced to doTERRA, I was really seeking out natural solutions for my health. And I was concerned about purity. And I had previously tried essential oils from another company. And, when I first tried doTERRA's oils, I was skeptical that they would be as effective as, some of the things that we are told, like from our doctors, the pharmaceuticals and all those things. And even comparing it to the other essential oils that I used, I immediately noticed the difference. And upon using it more, I got to know more about why they're different. And it really does come down to the quality and the sourcing of these oils. And all of doTERRA's oils are what we call CPTG quality tested oils. And the CPTG means certified pure tested grade oils. And so every single oil that we have, we put through multiple testing, and not just in-house, but also third-party testing. And it gets tested for everything you can imagine. And some of these testing takes place at a place called the Aromatic Plant Research Center. And just a few of the different things that we test for is microbiome testing. You know, we're looking for heavy metals. We're looking for the purity in these oils. And we do not send out a single oil that does not meet that high standard. And the other thing that I absolutely love about doTERRA is they test every single batch. And you can actually find the quality, the purity, the potency of each oil by looking up the number on the bottom of the bottle and going to, I think it's called source2you.com,
Yeah.
and it will tell you exactly the chemical constituents of the oil that's in that bottle. And doTERRA just really prides themselves on the fact that they are sourcing the literal best oils in the world, and they're making sure that they're grown in the best conditions, and they're not being modified or, contaminated by pesticides and all of those other chemicals that so many people are putting on all these crops, right? And I love that about doTERRA. I can trust the purity of these oils.
Absolutely. That's one of the things I love about doTERRA as well. And how about the co-impact sourcing? Can you share on that?
Yeah, absolutely. This is another thing that really stood out to me. And I'm all about like improving the world. I'm all about doing better, giving back, paying it forward. And when I heard about doTERRA's co-impact sourcing model, I absolutely fell in love with it because doTERRA sources their oils from a network of farmers all over the world, and they train them. They help them build their distilleries. They help them learn better growing practices, and they're harvesting these essential oils in the countries where they grow best. And at the same time, we're like investing into the communities, we're investing into the farmers, we're educating them, we're creating other resources within their environment, whether it's a hospital or schools or digging wells. We're trying to not just impact that farmer, but also the community. And we have impacted so many hundreds of thousands of lives through this co-impact sourcing. And we have such incredible relationships with the farmers. And, Carol,
Yeah.
you and I have seen firsthand what some of those relationships have been like as we've been able to go to, convention and see and hear the stories of these farmers
Mhm.
and just the impact that doTERRA is having with these farmers. Another thing about this is that we're going straight to the source. There's
Right.
no middleman, there's no stakeholders, there's nothing in between us that is going to impact, the environmental stewardship or even the social impact we want to have in the world. And so um, there is no company, no essential oil company that is sourcing their oils like this and ensuring the quality and the
Mhm.
purity and the potency of their oils, and at the same time impacting the world in incredible ways. And I love it.
Yeah.
It's one
Yeah.
of the
And
best things that I love about doTERRA.
yeah, and Laura she's got a hobby farm. So, that's another thing is just like we're supporting local farmers, in
Yeah.
45 countries, in actually over 45 countries, and just really impacting them because Laura, it really helps you when people buy directly from you rather than going to a grocery store, and it's building your family. And so
Yeah.
firsthand how that model really works. And so that's why and I love because I prefer to go to farmers markets and I get my eggs from Laura because I like to support local local
Yeah.
farmers. And so doTERRA is direct sales, and sometimes people get hung up on the whole direct sales thing,
Mm-hmm.
but basically direct sales, it's not a pyramid. Pyramids are illegal. But direct sales is exactly what it says. We're selling direct to you. There's no middleman. So that it keeps the cost down. And it's actually supporting small business owners, right? Just like
Yeah.
we're supporting farmers, we're the small business owners, and it's supporting that. And and the way that we're different in the direct sales industry is that most businesses will lead with the opportunity. Like they're always like, you need to sell and buy all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. Where we lead with the products, we sample so much because we believe in the products, we believe in the effectiveness. And believe it or not, so many people decide to jump on board because they tried a product and said, hey, this works. And then they want to tell everybody about it. That's how I got started. That's how Laura got started. It took years for my friend Daphne to get me to come on to doTERRA because I was a user first of essential oils before I became, decided that, hey, let's look at this um, business opportunity. And I'm so glad that I did because it really has exceeded my expectations. We lead with
Mhm.
products. We sell products regardless of the opportunity, and we share a wellness lifestyle. So we don't just, sell you something and leave you there to flounder. We connect you with a team. We connect you with community. We connect you with education because, most of us, I mean, there are lots of doctors that are doing doTERRA as a business. I'm, you know, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. Laura isn't a doctor or a nurse, but we have been learning and we continue to learn about the products, and we have manuals, and we're studying, and we're researching, and we're doing this because we want to help ourselves. We want to help our families. We want to help our loved ones, our community, and anyone can do it, right? You
That's
just
right.
have to have a willingness to learn, but also, loving a natural lifestyle, and wanting to pursue what you love. doTERRA actually has one of the highest retention rates of any direct sales company out there. It has a 60 to 70% retention rate for the last 10 plus years. And that's because I mentioned we have education, we have a team, we have community, we get together, we go to conventions. We actually have an event coming up this weekend here in Calgary. If you're in Calgary, it's at the Radisson. And if you want to get more information, just connect with me or Laura, and we can get you there. It's $15, but that's really to cover the venue. But you're going to get all these freebies. But
Yeah.
we have an amazing retention of any direct sales company. Our growth has been steady. As you can see here, we have a plus 5% growth, whereas a lot of other companies are coming down. Now, Amway, everyone knows the name Amway. They've been around for a very, 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 very long time, but they really haven't been keeping relevant, I'd say. And I know some Amway reps who have actually left Amway just because, again, it's the relevance. The products we lead, the products that we have are amazing. More people are going to natural instead of conventional products. So this is why doTERRA is just like growing, 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 and it's been pretty incredible. Do you have anything to say about that, Laura?
I think also to mention, like even in the network marketing industry, just how even there's been astonishing a lot of companies that have completely, gone away from this model, right? And it's because of their drops in sales. It's because of their drop in support and people really coming behind their brand, right? And that's what I love about doTERRA is it's been growing from day one and it's not stopping. And the
Mm.
vision of this company is to keep growing and keep going big. And I see that every year, year after year after year. And so this isn't a trend. Like this isn't going to end, right? Like the whole direction of doTERRA, you're getting on a ship that's not sinking. Whereas some of these other companies, they're recognizing the decline in their businesses and they're jumping ship. And I think that's a really important thing to consider. When you're trying to partner with a company, you want to make sure that it's solid, that it has the foundation that's going to last. And I believe 100% that doTERRA is that company.
Mhm. And I think too, we've heard about direct sale companies who've gone under, who have like, people have been building, and then all of a sudden the company says, no, we're going to a different model, and losing their entire, like what they've been building. And it's just, it's so sad
Yeah.
um, to see that. And we, are the founders of promised that they are never going to do that. Number one, because they're debt free, they're private, and they're a market leader. So we don't answer to, shareholders, stockholders, anything like that. So privately held, we're debt free. We've got over $1 billion in assets. We have over $2 billion in global sales. We're the world's largest essential oil company. We have over 120 markets open worldwide, and we're part of a $1 trillion wellness industry. So we are not going to go anywhere. doTERRA was founded in 2008, and doTERRA's mission from the beginning was to share the highest quality essential oils in the world. And actually, they've done that. They have done that. They've surpassed that. We have a culture of service. One of them is Healing Hands Foundation, where we help to support community development and projects such as building and schools and healthcare, training facilities, clean water systems. And we partner with a variety of other organizations, financial solutions. We have helped to fight human trafficking. We do health and education in all the communities that we actually source our oils and beyond. We have it's the heart of doTERRA is really incredible. And so with a doTERRA starting the business, there's virtual opportunity, which means you get a free website you don't have to pay for. Podcasts, ebooks, we have business training, we have an online community of oils and classes, we have social media marketing support systems. We have everything you need for you to be able to grow your business. So yeah, as I said, we have websites, we have sales guides, we have podcasts, ebooks, oil community, and educational training and marketing, and the state-of-the-art systems for ordering and commissioning. And we have one of the best commission system of any direct sales, and we're going to go into that next. So there are 5 ways to earn money with doTERRA. One is retail, which no one really buys retail. That would be the person who, let's say, in a massage clinic will have a sale of essential oils that they're just selling. But the best way is to get 25% off the bat by starting your own, having your own account, and it's a free account. And the second way to get paid is to have a fast start. And so fast start is paid every Wednesday, and it's 20% of all new sales. Okay, for the first 60 days. So you get 20%, then 10%, then 5 for the 3 months. Then number 3 is the power of 3. And so what power of 3 is that, so imagine I'm here and I have 3 people under me. If those 3 people under me have 100 PV, which means point value, the products have a point value. So if they order a point value of 100, then I would make $50 extra US. That is going up to 100 in the new year, US. And that, as Canadians, we're like, yeah, US dollars. Then, so if we've got 1, the 3, then if those 3 each have 3 people doing the same thing, at least 100 point value for all three of those people under me and under them, then it's $250 US bonus. And that's going up to, is that 400? Or I can't remember. Is it 400
Yeah,
is going up?
I think it's supposed to go up to 400, yeah.
Yeah, in the new year. That's like we're getting a raise for doing what we actually do with the power of three. And then it goes on. So if those three who have three each, they have three people who have three each, the bonus is 1,500 US, and that's also going up, I believe, to 2,500, which is
Yeah.
like wow. Who couldn't use an extra 2,500 US a month? What does that translate to? It's over like 300 Canadian, 3,000 Canadian. It's close to 3,000. It's incredible. Okay. So that's the power of three. And I usually have the 250 power of three. How about you, Laura? I haven't reached the 1,500 yet, but I'm working on it, especially since it's going up to 2,500.
Yeah.
The fourth level to get paid is unilevel, which is paid monthly, and it's unilevel is a percentage of the volume of orders, 7 levels down if you're silver, 6 levels down if you're premier. And I'll have Laura explain that in the next one if she wants to. So we have unilevel. So there's a percentage as we go lower. So we're making percentage of all the sales. And then we have the empowerment bonus, which is also paid monthly, and it's paid on new enrollments. So it's between an extra 120 to 280 when you enroll a person with 100 PV, and I believe you have to be a premier, and then you get that empowerment bonus. So like there's so many ways of making income with doTERRA. So this chart is the average of incomes. Okay, so I'm a silver. I don't hit the rank every month, but I'm close to hitting it. And so it is an average annual income of 31,000 if I hitting silver consecutively and consistently. Who couldn't use an extra 30,000? I mean, I work full time as well, and Laura's working. So we're doing this business as a side hustle and we're doing it. But my goal is when I get to like a solid silver gold, I'm actually looking to replace my income right now from my day job. Once I do that, I'm out of there. I'm so out of there because I love this company. And even if I wasn't selling it, I would still be a super user, like for life, because the products have changed my life and my health for the better. And
Hmm.
so, you know, we have my good friend Daphne has been a blue diamond. Look at what they make. 493,000. That's the average. And that's just, like I said, some are making more, some are making less, but incredible. Diamonds are making over $1 million a year.
Presidential, yeah.
Yeah, presidential diamonds, yeah. So, the sky is the limit, and it's all depends on how hard you want to work. But if it's your business and the results are what you put into it. And so there's, I mean, I could, and we've heard of this, of somebody enrolling somebody that surpasses their level and becomes like presidential diamond. They're still a silver and they're making all this money still without really having to do much anymore. But I have a goal that I want to get up there. I want to get up there to a diamond, right? Because yeah, I mean, I want to be able to have impact more people.
Hmm.
And I think it's just incredible. So how the ranks work is when you start off, you start off as a manager, and that's, you know, with you become manager with a 500 product value in the month. So you start building people under you. You become a director with 1,000 product value, executive with 2,000 product value. This is before you come to silver. Elite with a 3,000 product value, you know, in your whole network. And then premier, which is 5,000 product value and two legs of 2,000. Where the silver is, that means I have three legs of $3,000 product value, overall product value each. And I have three elites on my leg. That's how that goes. And then these are the upper ranks from silver to presidential diamond. But we're building. Okay. And so, Laura, why don't you take it away from here? Talk about
Sure.
refer.
Yeah, just in the last, I think, year or so, doTERRA created the Refer a Friend program. So, you might be listening to this and thinking, well, I'm not sure if I want to invest all of my time into creating this business. Well, they've started this Refer a Friend program. So it's like you can actually try out the business without committing to the business and see how it works for you. Because with the Refer a Friend link, every time you log into your account, you'll get a pop-up that says your Refer a Friend link, and you can share that as many times as you like. And every time that someone enrolls with that link, you get paid 20% off their first order. And you can earn up to $555 a year or $599 a year before having to upgrade to an advocate account and become a business builder. And that's a really great way for you to get started, for you to because I'm sure you're already loving the products and you're already sharing it naturally. So this is a way for you to just kind of get started, get your feet wet, start creating momentum. And at some point through that process, I am sure you're going to see the potential of the income that you can earn. And at that point, you're probably going to say, it'd just be better if I actually were to upgrade my account and, start doing this as a business. And you get to choose whether you do it casually, like Carol said, the more time you invest in it, the more income potential you have to grow. So just some few quick facts about the Refer a Friend program. You don't need to be a builder or a distributor of doTERRA to participate. Anyone can use their Refer a Friend link. You don't have to teach classes or do any large events or be an oil expert. You can just share your love for the oils. You can just, share your experiences with those that you know. You don't have to maintain any monthly order. So there's no minimum order commitments every month. And you can spend your doTERRA dollars on anything you want, whether it's your membership renewals every year or on new products, pretty much anything that you want to use it on. And another great thing too is when you share your link, your friends are going to be able to benefit from, enrolling in the free membership of our wholesale accounts where they get to save an additional 25% off the retail prices. So it's like a win-win. You get to share the products that you love, your friends get to save money, and you get paid in the process. So I love the Refer a Friend program. And, you might even know friends, as they enroll, they're also entitled to this Refer a Friend program. And so you can just see how it can grow. It can really snowball and just become something really magical.
Wonderful. Yeah, it's really incredible. It's like your trial. If you don't want
Yeah.
to jump in both feet, you can just really just test the waters. And so it's been a great feature to have. So I mentioned that it is a networking model in conjunction with a high quality product and service. Um, we've got unparalleled opportunity for people to thrive. And this is a quote from Bob Berg. Now, are you ready? Are you ready to turn your passion for wellness and health into a full-time income? Well, the way to get started is to actually have a wholesale account. And you can, I have a link here. If Laura invited you, just she'll send you a link, just send her a message. But you can start your account with one oil, but I really suggest that you get a kit. We have several kits, and the next slide will show. We have several kits that you can pick from. You can customize a kit. Um, Simple solutions. We have Recent Your Home, which is, just really getting people to start, instead of using those plugins and artificial synthetic ingredients, have essential oils pumping into and freshening your home with beautiful scent. So we have so many kits to choose from. And we're going to end with, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And that's a quote from Warren Buffett. And it's so true. So, any questions? Do you have any comments, Laura?
No, I just it it first of all, being introduced to doTERRA was the best thing that ever happened to me. And then second of all, choosing to pursue a business with doTERRA to help others find natural solutions for their health has been incredible. And it's something that I will be doing for the rest of my life. And I'm excited to be part of such a amazing company. And I look forward to helping many, many people find the same passion and success as well.
Okay, well, thank you. My dog, I've got a Rottweiler, for those of you who don't know, and at my office I share with his crate. And he's ready for a walk because I went straight from work, where I was working from home, to like doing this business presentation. So he's like really getting on my case to go out. So I'm going to take him out, but I'm just going to put, like, you can text me here, 403-472-1765, or send a message to Laura, and we'd be happy to help you. And I actually have a free guide to give away as well. So if you text, I will get that and sent to you. Just give me your name and your email, and I'll have that sent to you. And that is that. Thank you
Awesome.
for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining, Laura. Really appreciate it.
You're
And
welcome.
I'll see you on Saturday at the Reclaim Your Health